Today was a very special day because the first pre-release of 1.18 Caves and Cliffs finally arrived. That means that 1.18 is not that far off now. Now, if you don't know what a pre-release is, a pre-release typically follows a different structure than a snapshot does. Every Wednesday, a brand new snapshot releases. Pre-releases, on the other hand, they're kind of unpredictable because they can release on any day of the week. Now, today's pre-release brings us something very, very big. So if I click on single player, and I create new world. They re-added a game world that everybody's gonna love. Amplified is finally back, and as well as large biomes. But they also removed two world types. They removed floating islands in the caves world types. They did state that you can still make these in data packs, so they're not gone forever, but you can't create them individually without a data pack. We're gonna begin with large biomes. Now if you don't know what the large biomes world type is, think about a normal Minecraft world. And think about the biomes. Well, with large biomes enabled, the biomes are about 3 times the regular size. So they are much, much bigger than they would be otherwise. So it's kind of got me thinking, if all the regular biomes in Minecraft are like 3 times bigger, what would the new biomes look like? So I kind of want to see Lush Caves. Where's this Lush Cave at? Okay, so it's right underneath us. So from the look of things, the Lush Caves, they are a lot bigger, but it also looks like they're a lot more scattered around throughout the world. But this does look really cool. But don't you worry, we will also take a look at the dripstone caves as well. But also, just look at all the geodes. There are geodes all over the place. And I actually wouldn't mind living in a lush cave like this. Oh, there's an even bigger cave right here. Just look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm never going to get tired of seeing the new caves in Minecraft. You know, they've done a great job with this update. So here we are over at the dripstone caves. And I also found a lush cave right next to it as well. But if you look at the dripstone caves, like they're not really my favorite biome in Minecraft, but you still gotta admit, they do generate fairly nicely with all the pointy stones all over the place. Okay, now this is actually a pretty cool looking cave. But with this lush cave, the lush caves are really, really awesome. Like I still cannot get enough of lush caves. Now I also really want to see what one of the new mountains look like, which this is actually the Jagged Peaks. Not really the best example of one of these biomes. Now, not too far away from the Jagged Peaks, I found myself a stony beach. So if you ever wanted a big biome full of stone, then now's your perfect chance. And I found another one. I found a stony peaks, but it doesn't really look like they generate all that different than regular terrain. So let's try Jagged Peaks again. This is what I came across. They are actually really, really cool looking. But as I'm looking around here, I can't really find too many of these around the land. And then we have Amplified. Now to be honest, I was very curious about how Amplified would work in the 1.18 generation. So we will take a look at some of the mountain biomes and we're going to see how they generate. But as I was flying around here, I found a Birch Forest and it looks like you can generate really high up inside the world now. Now originally it would only generate to 256 as we all know, but now Amplified can go even higher than that. We're like almost at 320. That's absolutely insane. And of course it is probably going to be a little bit laggier as well. So it does state that before you generate the world, it does require a beefy computer. And that is not an understatement. You really do need a beefy computer if you want to be able to even remotely use Amplified. Like if you're using like a potato device, then Amplified probably won't work. But just look at this. Look at this terrain. This is absolutely insane. I'm going to go all the way down here. Like if I were to come all the way down here, like if I fly down here and I just look around here, like everything just looks absolutely insane. My goodness, you know what, Amplified? It's gonna be crazy when people try to play survival on it. I also found this really cool looking pathway. Okay, now that's scary. Like doesn't that look like a mouth? Like the dripstone is the teeth. Oh my goodness, that is horrifying. Okay, I think I am scared of the Amplified now. Okay, we found one of the new mountains. We're in Jagged Peaks. My goodness, look at the mountain. Oh my goodness, mountains. They are gonna be a big thing in Amplified. This is just looks really, really cool looking. I like this quite a bit. So if you're wondering about the mountain bombs, yes. They're going to look as magnificent than ever when you use Amplified. And the final thing with this pre-release is the transition between new and old terrain. It is now less cliffy, aka world biome blending. So biome blending, it's a lot better than it once was a few weeks ago, which is a very good thing. Because from the previous snapshots, while it has been great at all, there was a bunch of improvements that needed to be done with it. And so they've done that in this pre-release. Now, a few things that they fixed is surface height blending. Caves will now blend, and yes, bombs are going to blend better as well. That is it for everything in this pre-release of 1.18 Caves Eclipse Part 2. And I cannot wait until 1.18 releases. Hopefully we don't get too many pre-releases, and hopefully this update does come out really good. But I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments on what you think of this pre-release. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and don't forget to turn on notifications. And I will catch you next time. Goodbye.